This just in, Louis Vuitton announces 3 brand new fragrances. I'm having fun with my new microphone if you can't tell. All right, it looks like we're officially getting 3 new Louis Vuitton fragrances. I've seen quite a bit of information come through some of the fragrance Facebook groups I'm a part of. So I just wanted to come on here, make a quick video, share some of the information that I've been seeing. And yeah, let's talk about what these new fragrances look like and are we gonna buy them? So the 3 offerings, similar bottle style, but a unique new color palette when it comes to the colors of the bottles as well as the caps. Looks like we've got Rain Tea, Ink Mark, and Moon Tail. It looks like these 3 new fragrances are gonna have the same bottle style outside of the color change, and they're gonna be priced the same as their other fragrances in their, I don't even wanna say lower level line. That feels kind of disrespectful to say. $350, that's how much they are planning to cost. It looks like these fragrances are going to launch October 17th of this year. So we are 1 month out officially right now. Let's take a look at the notes for each fragrance, starting with the Rain Tea. It looks like we're gonna get lemongrass, a tea accord, magnolia from China, and centrifolia rose from Grasse. Grass? Not sure what that is at the making of this video. If I find more, I'll put it on screen right here to overlay while I'm talking. So just gonna kill some time and research this one later. Ink Mark looks like we're gonna get notes of sandalwood, incense, rose, and amber. And Moon Tail looks like we're gonna get pony, not sure. Magnolia from China, sambac jasmine from China, geranium from China, and raspberry. And it looks like all 3 of these fragrances will be available in stores in the United States, even though they all do seem to have this Chinese ingredient style accord across all 3 fragrances. So it's really interesting to see. They're definitely going with like a China-inspired type of fragrance direction for these 3 releases, which is definitely interesting. I haven't seen a brand do anything like this. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any brands that you know that have done something like this. I feel like we see a lot of like American brands. We definitely see some Italy, some French, and then obviously we see Middle Eastern fragrances. But yeah, this is a new one. I think by just looking at the colors of the bottle, Rain Tea was kind of like the first one to kind of stick out to me. But after reading some of the different notes, I think Ink Mark actually sounds pretty interesting to me. But based on the presentation and based on these note breakdowns, it does look like some of these are going to be a little probably feminine leaning. That's just I have no like data or information saying that, but it just that's just what it looks like it's going to be. I think this is how this roller coaster is about to go, okay? Right now, everybody, without having smelled the fragrances, is already deciding which one's the best, which one they like, just coming up with a completely blind opinion, you know, prior to release, naturally. Then the fragrances are going to become available in stores, and everyone is going to rush to Louis Vuitton to try to sample them, and that first wave is definitely going to be, these are generic, these suck, da-da-da-da-da, I hate it, Louis Vuitton's worst release. I always feel like that first impression, the release of the anticipation, you know, when you finally get to try something for the first time after having hyped it up and built this high level of expectation and anticipation, then you try it and, you know, it's just one of those things where like the idea of something versus the actual product, you know, sometimes we build things up too highly in our own mind, I think. So I wouldn't be shocked if the initial reaction after the fragrances come out in store is initially pretty negative, but I do feel like you always see like it kind of curve, and then all of a sudden within 6 to 8 months people are going to be saying that these are the best Louis Vuitton fragrances you can find, they're the best ones, they're better than imagination, this, that, and the other. I feel like we've seen this kind of cycle happen with a lot of the Louis Vuitton releases where the release comes out, everyone goes to try it, the initial impression is like, this sucks, this is generic, what the hell is this? This is a waste of money, why would I pay $350 for it? And then, I'm not kidding, like clockwork, within 6 to 8 months, everybody is calling it the greatest fragrance they've ever smelled in their life. So a really interesting new release, wanted to get on here and at least make a video and let people know that these are on the horizon. So in addition to seeing a lot of people probably make their reviews and first impressions about these, I would expect to see Lattafa and Fragrance World and Maison Alhambra and all these other clone brands, I'm sure they're already at work trying to create their drafts for the dupe fragrances that they're going to put out for these. I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to see dupes of these fragrances come out soon. I have no doubts. So let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Which one are you excited to try? Do these look interesting to you? Do these look kind of weird? This is kind of like a new direction and path that Louis Vuitton are taking with their fragrances, so it's definitely interesting and worth the discussion. So let me know down in the comment section below what your initial thoughts are and which one you're most excited to check out. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. I would encourage you to like the video, subscribe, check out some of the other discussion-based fragrance videos that I have here on the channel. So that's all I've got for you for this one. Hope to see you in the very next video, guys. Peace.